said it's hot. It's hot.
Even in the shade. Well, you would think that might be hotter because it's gonna beam the heat from the top of the state or the area.
No, you're in the shade, so it's way better than being in the heat.
I guess they could have fans. Oh, they have fans. Never mind, they have fans.
Yeah,
they have fans all
we're back,
on
guys.
There. Yeah, hey, one took offense.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not fans. They're just
We All right, we're back, guys.
We're
Refresh.
Back. Hopefully the delay is gone.
Refreshy, ma'am.
They said they were low.
Yes,
Yeah, that's because it was a video playing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, Kaz, you know what?
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Kaz?
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I didn't say it. Stacy said it. Who is that?
Rouge has red hair.
Oh, Rouge has red hair. I guess Itzy's coming back soon.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. No, what's a good Gwen soundboard, chat? Okay, type 1 when you hear this. Type 1 when you hear this. Type 1, 2. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at the improvement.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Look at the improvement. Look at that. That's how it should always
shut
be.
Your mouth.
Shut your mouth. All right, guys. Let's have a chat.
I want to watch In the Rain.
Okay, let's watch In the Rain first and then have a chat. If you guys are not aware of what we're going to chat about, I'm going to link the tweet and you guys can just get your opinions ready. We're going to have a really good civil discussion. A civil discussion on this tweet. Not this tweet in particular, this opinion. Send me soundboard clips after the stream, Trilling, because I will not remember. I won't remember. I'm sorry. This is the tweet. Well, this is the topic we're going to discuss here. You guys can take a look at it. We're going to react to a couple of videos. What time is Lisa's set?
10:40, like 10.
Okay, it's an hour. So let's do In the Rain and we can...
10:45, like an hour, yeah.
So we can just react to In the Rain and then we can just skip Sheehan. We can react to that tomorrow because it won't be up anyway. But we want to do X In the Rain and then we'll discuss this. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain. This is the opinion we're going to be discussing in chat. Just because I want a better understanding of why some people feel that way.
Are we going to
But
are we going to Bourbon House Sunday?
Sunday, yes.
Okay.
Sunday at 1 p.m. Sunday at 1. All right, guys, we're going to check out In the Rain.
Yes, I am so excited for this.
I'm going to record this.
One, because I love this song.
Let's wait till the recording.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing
Oh, okay. I know, but it's just for an intro. All right, guys, we're going to record this really quick, and then we are going to yap about this, the BINI opinion, because I'm interested, but.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
It's In the Rain.
In the Rain.
Oh, we saw a little preview. We saw the suit fits. I think we're in consensus. Well, I mean, my favorite fits, Harvey, Juria, and Maya.
Same.
So we're gonna check out the music video. I feel kind of like we've already seen the choreo because I've watched the performance video. Like I don't even know how many times I've watched it. But the music video is gonna be great because one, they're in suits.
Yes.
Two, it looks like natural aesthetics, like actual sets.
Yes.
And three, they're in suits.
Yes.
So let's get into it. Actually, In the Rain. Let's see what suit. Let's see who.
Juria walks through the door like.
Yeah, that's definitely Juria because I saw her dual picture. The song is awesome, by the way.
Rain on my shoulder, cloud in my head, head over heels, nothing to fear, 'cause we had each other.
The whole aesthetic of this is just great.
There was no other like this, and then you started hiding it, sliding in, baby, it's so evident.
Yeah, the fit is great. You know what? The floor is wet.
This is Singing in the Rain, like coded.
You didn't get that when I saw the performance. That's the first thing I thought of.
Okay, yeah.
You didn't?
Nah, like it
Wow.
just didn't click.
No, literally
with the wet floor and the
No, when I saw the performance performance, the concert performance of this, that's the first thing I thought was it was Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I thought you would have picked up on that. Oh, like immediately. Oh, yeah. I'm so used to seeing Juri's hair red.
Yes.
Yeah, Juria wins.
Okay, she's had the fedora on.
Oh, the water on the floor is such a nice aesthetic. Okay, okay, Coco.
I swear, Juria with her forehead,
It's just different.
Different.
She rocks it.
She really does.
She rocks
man.
it. And that's just the fit. It's just fitting. It's fitting. Oh, really cool transition.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at the way this is filmed. It's so good.
Yeah.
I like the single shot.
Yeah.
The transition. It's like a single shot.
That is really cool.
A one shot, one take. This is really well shot.
All by myself like I'm insane.
Look at this.
Just can't explain. I don't really want to think about anything.
Yeah, these fits are crazy.
All the scars, all the pain, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain.
Oh, that's a good transition too.
With nobody to hold, can't you see?
You think they filmed this in a
No,
studio?
It's a set. They
It's a
can,
set?
They can't control the rain.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, they can. But I mean, they
I
can.
think-
But
I think
like,
it's a studio.
I think it's a studio. I think it's a studio.
Because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold.
What a good
with
set that is,
nobody
though.
to hold. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side,
Oh.
I'm a side. So let it rain, let it rain. What else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide.
God,
Still standing
Nana.
here right where
I know. Did she have to?
Yeah, she had to snap that.
My favorite part. This choreo eats here.
Choreo, better choreo.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good. And to this day, I still don't know if Sienna did this or not. I don't know if Sienna did the choreo or not. I want to. It looks like Sienna. Oh, we like Sinner. We like Sinner, Juria.
Alright, I think Juria is my MVP of the music video.
I think the aesthetic was good. The fit was great. The hairstyle
it
was
was
great.
shot beautifully.
Yeah, this is a really, really nice video.
Let's watch it. It's still got a 26 seconds.
I'm trying to see the credits. Who is the choreo?
Sienna.
Oh,
of course
Sienna! Sienna did it. Sienna's been on it. Sienna's been on a tear.
Sienna, just please.
Sienna's just. I'm so glad that the lab is gonna do Coachella with them. Like
Yes,
that is.
they
I'm
deserve
so happy for her and them because she kills it. She kills it. Absolutely kills it. That's a really beautifully shot music video. I feel like that music video will make everybody that didn't like Is This Love and the AI effects.
Like woke up, yeah, like the kind of.
Well, no, it just kind of resets it. So there you go. They're back to
no
real
AI,
sets.
no,
No,
not a lot of CG, like heart. No,
in fact,
CG.
no CG. Completely and utterly organically shot.
Yes.
So there you go. You can placate both.
Yes.
You can placate both.
Very
I personally didn't have a problem with it.
No.
Personally, I mean, but really, really, really nice. We'll look to the end of the credits to make sure there's not a tease.
Excellent.
Fantastic, but it's actually, of course,
yeah, like,
of course, it's excellent. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, like
Yes, I did see the extra.
Yeah,
I always assumed that they had.
yeah.
I always assumed they would have a live
I don't
band.
think I've ever seen a
group
on Coachella without a live band, except DJs.
Yes, I was always under the impression that they would have a live band.
Yeah,
I would have been shocked if they didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about it, though.
That's another really cool thing about Coachella is the live band aspect completely changes the live experience.
Yes,
so.
it's very, 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 very,
but I'm
very,
pretty sure
cool.
every group has a band at Coachella.
But yes, we took Monday off, so we're gonna stay up late and watch XG and enjoy it thoroughly.
2 a.m. watching XG.
Yes.
You probably won't be in bed until like 6.
Yes. But super excited about it. Great job, Simon and the team, as always. You guys killed it. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys for the next XG video.
Bye.
Bye, guys. We're not leaving. We're not leaving, chat. Something's going on. All right, chat, we're going to discuss. All right, Chad, are you guys ready to have a discussion with us? Are we ready to discuss this opinion? Not opinion. I just would like to know both sides of this argument.
What? Look at the water bottle.
Yeah, they're sick. I saw somebody in the shirt. It's awesome. It's very awesome. So, this is a tweet we saw. And like I said, this is us just trying to understand like both sides of this argument.
Yes.
It says, call me a basher, toxic fan, whatever. And it's not just this person. I've seen a lot of tweets that echo this sentiment.
Yes.
But by the end of the day, I am airing these feedbacks. I want BINI to thrive. I want BINI to reclaim that top spot. I want them to become the most successful P-pop group, both local and abroad. I want BINI to rekindle that fire from 2024. It's a competitive world. Fight back, please. So, I know we kind of touched on this in a stream earlier this week. I want to say we did touch on it. But what are your guys' thoughts on this opinion that BINI is somehow slipping? And in what way do you guys feel that they're slipping? Because I want BINI to reclaim the top spot. What is threatening that top spot, I guess? What or who is threatening that top spot? And you guys might not agree with this at all, but like I'm trying to see.
Like, yeah, it's just rekindle the fire from 2024.
Well, let's just keep it. Let's break it down into sections here.
Is it? But I think we've talked about. Is this just coming from like Twitter?
I think they're losing the casual listener. Well, okay, I think losing the casual listener because they released an all-English EP, or losing a casual listener because of some other issue.
So it looks like it's more of a online.
I still want to know. Like, is there anybody? And like, this is not to call anybody out. Like, this is a safe place.
No, I'm just curious.
No, this is a safe place. So if you agree with this, please speak up. I want to know. I want to know where you're coming from. Not from a disagreeing aspect. I just want to know both sides to this argument.
Yes. And what Gianni said is when I see this, I think this is where it's coming from. Everything's a competition.
But there's somebody that believes this can if anybody's in here that believes this, there may not be any.
Yeah.
Please don't feel hesitant to speak up about it. I promise no one's going to attack you for it or they'll get timed out. So monthly Spotify listeners are decreasing. Do you think that is 8till because they released the English EP instead of a Tagalog one? Do you think if they would have released a normal Tagalog kind of mixed EP, their Spotify listeners would have not decreased? No. You think they would have decreased anyway?
Yeah, and that's what I don't
So why do I guess the thing is, why do people think their Spotify listeners are decreasing? I see that I see the arguments about promotion. How, in terms of like you guys, as you know, being in the Philippines, how is promotion different from this album compared to their last release? Did their last album have like set promotions? Like, did they go on shows and do interviews? So you would say it was night and day in terms of promotion. Okay. So a lot different, basically. Now, I'll raise this question too. MediaCon, Slow to TV guessings. Oh, okay. Why do you guys think they did not promote this EP as well as they did last time? Why do you guys think there was a lull? We have our opinions on this, and we may be completely off base. But why do you guys think they did not promote this EP as much this time around? Okay. Because of their preparations for World Tour, they became complacent. Ads in World Tour prep, brand commitments.
Yeah.
Tour. They're so busy. More restrictions on their appearance, preparation for the tour. Do you guys feel that those are legitimate reasons for the EP promo to be lacking? Because I agree with that. I think it's World Tour prep. I think it's brand commitment. I think they just, you don't think that's a good reason not to promo. Okay, that's a valid point too. And this is where I'm kind of, so I guess in your guys' opinion, you think that ABS should have done a better, if it is because of brand commitments. You guys are just saying maybe ABS, instead of doing like, they should have split 50% doing ad and endorsement and 50% album promo. No, it's not the girl's fault. No. It's not even ABS's fault. This is all like, we're just yapping here.
So basically, they want a free mall shows like before.
Okay, but what do you guys? Yes, I think. Do you guys think that maybe they should have not done as much ad work and done more album promotion?
And that, I mean, you know, that in my opinion is not, I mean, but if what Eureka said is true, then that, I mean, that shouldn't happen.
Well, no. Okay, let's say, I'm guessing you're talking about BGYO getting more promo opportunities. Would you say BGYO getting more promo opportunities because they're not getting the ad pressure?
That's true.
They don't get all the brand endorsements, so they get the promo more.
Yeah, I could see that being a reason.
Different culture. PH music is more based on connection to the music. International music is more beat, melody, etc. I think that I can agree with that.
Cause
we Filipinos typically listen to different artists every now and then. Currently, there are a lot of artists that have released a lot of good songs, like Cup of Joe. Not really about EP. So, Atil, do you think BINI should release more songs? Is that the issue? That they haven't released enough like OPM type songs that are connecting with audiences in the Philippines?
But like,
I'm just asking.
No, I'm just gonna speak on it, but this is just from my opinion. Like, this is their first English EP, so that doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not. Yeah, this
no, just from speaking from me. More content, not necessarily more songs.
They should have a good. I feel like that's a fair assessment, McGore. They should at least a good balance with music and promo along with endorsements. I feel like that's like, I feel like from a fan perspective, that's like a fair ask.
I think they're not visible to the public these days. Well, you know, but yeah, I would assume that's because they're busy prepping for the world tour and doing endorsements.
Yeah,
I mean, who knows how long their days are? You know, that's why I'm like, you know, the world tour is like less than a month away.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I do agree. Hold on, let me pin this one real quick. They have time. The last time they have free shows, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean they're huge now, so free shows may not be possible safely. You know.
well, yeah. See, other OPM artists raise the bar so high. This early 2025, so he doesn't not connect. I guess my thing about this is why are people comparing
Yes.
what other OPM artists are doing to what BINI's doing?
Yeah.
Why do they feel? Why is there a need to compare artists? I guess I don't understand why there's a need to compare. That's what I mean. I feel like Cup of Joe popping is making some BINI fans like freak out, like they're gonna lose out on something. But I just don't understand why you would let another group's achievement affect your enjoyment of the group that you like. And maybe it's just because it's like a competition. I mean, I don't even think it's cloud chasing. I think people really do feel the way they do. I don't even know if I would call it cloud chasing. I think there are a sect of fans that really feel like that. No, I'm not saying that it's a negative comparison. I'm saying that it seems like some BINI fans are freaking out because Cup of Joe is like doing all this stuff in the Philippines and they feel like BINI's not. Fans want only one group to be in a spotlight, and unfortunately, that's just not how it works.
Yeah,
and that's the Twitter aspect of it.
Yeah, because it's like
it seems like they want it for bragging rights.
Yes, so they can.
They're afraid that if BINI slips a little bit in the Philippines, that they won't have bragging rights anymore.
But they've already,
But they've already done so much. International news and yeah, I mean, from an international perspective, I think that it's completely normal for them to be prepping for their world tour right now.
Yeah, like I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like it's not some small tour. Like
they're afraid of other people, but like, I guess why are they afraid of it? Why? Like, even if it happens, it doesn't dilute anything BINI's done. Like, I don't understand why is it bragging rights?
But BINI is going to release the Tagalog EP.
You gotta understand timing too. Like they just released their EP in February.
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. And now they have world tour prep.
So like
But after the world tour, okay, then you can like, they do have a lot to do before the world tour. Yeah. They do. They kind of fell off the charts in terms of their English EP, but is that shocking because it's an all English EP? Maybe it's not. I don't know. For me, I really understand. For me, I really understand what BINI is doing now. Like I mean, to me, they're prepping for their world tour. That's what they're doing. Especially if they're reworking a lot of it. Like, that's going to take time.
You think so Roxy Head of Star Music did say they're lining up new Tagalog. Yeah, but I thought a Tagalog album was always gonna happen. Like that.
Yeah, I thought that was on there.
Surprising the people that they're getting songs ready for their Tagalog EP. Yeah, there's Aurora Fest too, and if that's different than their world tour, then they have to prep for that. And that's what I'm thinking, Vivian too. Like maybe they're not targeting the Filipino market, but targeting international markets. While they're
I don't think they're targeting. I mean, I don't think they're targeting any market right now. I think they're grinding out advertisement deals and they're prepping for the tour. Because if they were targeting a market, they'd be doing promo over here. I think they're busy.
And I guess they can still do promo.
And they're doing JoJo, and they can do promo while they tour.
Or maybe at the end of their tour, they can stay like an extra week and do promo or something.
I think it's because Toxic Blooms don't have bullets for. I don't think it's because of SB19, honestly. I don't think it's because of SB19.
What happened?
I mean, to some people, I think it's because Toxic Blooms don't have bullets for, I guess, A10s, because SB19 is doing one of the Toxic A10s use. I mean, I definitely think fan wars probably have something to do with it, but those people aren't reasonable.
Yeah.
Those people are not reasonable. You can't have a civil discussion with people involved in fan wars. Like, you just can't. Most Libyans also love Cup of Joe. I think the comparison is coming from the fact that we're actually seeing Tagalog songs top chart. Yes, I think so too.
And yeah, and it is kind of true because mini versus April 27th and Aurora Fest May 3rd,
Third and fourth, and then they're going over.
So like
then
maybe
it's the 20 and 19.
maybe we're not seeing them a lot because they're just simply resting before they're about
Yes.
to go on, a 2-month work journey.
Some fans want more content. I agree, more content would be nice, but considering that they're prepping for a world tour,
Yeah, the
I
tour
feel
prep-
like that's
in my eyes,
justifiable
the tour prep
why they wouldn't.
justifies them not being as seen.
And maybe they want to rest before, maybe
Yeah,
before
they
to me,
undertake
it's
a
completely
huge-
okay if they
But
want to
like I
rest.
said, this is just coming from like our Western perspective. We don't know. I mean, culture diff. So some blooms just don't understand that it's not every day you release a song that's gonna be like Pantraco levels.
Yeah, it's not. Some songs are gonna do better than others.
And it's their first world tours too, so like I'm sure
They don't see OPM as a group of artists that promotes the same OPM. It sucks that
it's
it's always competition.
Yes.
I haven't seen anything tagged yet, Felix. We're just kind of,
They want to gatekeep.
they want to gatekeep. I mean, I'm not gonna call anybody closed-minded. Like I
Yeah,
said,
like
we're not here to attack anybody's opinion here.
Yeah,
If you guys
so-
are gonna do that, just don't. Just don't. Everybody can have an opinion on this. I mean, even if you think it's closed-minded, I mean, it's not really.
And
it's-
Arvin said the funny thing is that if the girls did a lot of the content and free stuff, some would say that they should rest. And now that they aren't
yeah, it's like
that visibly public, a lot of complain about the girls' visibility. And yeah, and that's just one of those like in the way ABS is damned if they do, damned if they don't, because if they have them out there doing all this stuff, oh, they're overworking them.
yeah.
And then when they don't, you're not promoting well enough. So, I think this is kind of where companies are in a rock and a hard place, because how do you manage, your endorsements, which, they have, they're obligated to do. And
Hopefully after Aurora Festival, they can go full out promoting. No, but
they have a tour.
But
There's no way.
Madall, like they have
There's
to
no
prep for
way.
a tour though. So like, when are they gonna have time to prep for a tour
A
and
full
do promotion?
Like, there's
Like
no
to
way.
me, that just there's no way that they can do that
because
unless they're gonna. I mean, I'm not saying there's no way they can.
but it just doesn't make.
But like, I mean, when are they supposed to?
They're gonna
when are they supposed to rest?
That's my deal. Like, okay, from the Aurora Fest is the 3rd and 4th. When does their tour?
Like the 19th.
The 18th, so they have like
Like 2
10 days.
weeks.
So what? 10 days of promotion? Like, I just don't think they're gonna hit the ground running promoting after Aurora Fest.
I mean, like I said, the opinion is not
Yeah, like
invalid.
we were just curious of what people thought. Like, I'm not coming for G. We're not coming for G2. I genuinely just want to
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's constructive marketing wise. They're not saying any. I don't see anything wrong with this statement
Yeah.
in terms of like what they're trying to say. It's part of the prep though, if they perform their new songs. But the thing is, the West isn't going to see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they're touring the West and they do promo prep in the Philippines, the West isn't going to see it, unless they're like us and like look for it, right?
Yeah, see, I'm not. What about the Tagalog version? But like, they're craving another BINI track, but they literally
Can they be patient?
They literally released music two months ago. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, they literally released an EP 2 months
Well,
ago.
okay, to be fair, before the EP, what was the time frame between the last? Was it Pantropico? The last
Tropico
one?
and Cherry on Top. What was the how
And
long?
Cherry on Top was
A single.
English. So how long has it been since they've released a Pantropico? Like half English, half. How long has that been? Almost a year. Okay, so I can see the fatigue. I get it.
But they're doing it this year, so like.
I know, but it's still been a year, so I can I get that antsiness.
Oh,
I guess.
Solomon.
Okay, so let me tell them in. So it's still been a year since they've released a Tagalog song. So I mean, I get it. I get the antsiness on that. But I guess the counter is it's kind of like we were talking about going global. If you go global, you're inevitably going to have some people that follow you from the beginning feel alienated, right? I feel like when you go global, there's just gonna be fans that are feeling like they're abandoned.
But like,
well, I mean, I'm not like
no,
I mean,
no.
you know,
That's. I mean, it's just like
I get it. I do get it. I understand that point of view. Yeah, we're not invalidating anyone's opinion. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that whatever opinion is right or wrong. I just want to know more, like, what do you guys think? Blink twice to tagless version triggered a lot of fans because they called it a remix version, but only changed 2 lines.
Yeah, and that's that's kind of, I guess I can see how people could be upset about.
I personally don't like remixes. Remixes don't really,
Well,
just in general, that's not just, I feel like remixes kind of can be cheap if you're not doing them like as true remixes.
Yeah.
EP being released too early. I think it should be closer to the concert. See, I like the EP being released now because I mean, it gives us time to learn it.
Songs, yeah.
3 months before the tour, I think it's okay. But personally, that's me. That's just us. I'm not saying that we're right or anything. Yeah, okay, Joshua. I hear you on this. It kept releasing stuff that's unnecessary in some people's opinions, such as remember Pat Visualizer. They could have just released a dance practice.
Yes, yeah, and then
that's a valid argument.
That's valid. Yeah, I can.
That's a valid argument. Yeah, I think the global system, I think with Cherry on Top and the English GP is great for a global push. The management put out a lot of content there, but it feels like they kind of missed the mark on what fans actually want. So what do fans actually want?
I think they think
I'm asking.
Yeah, no, but I'm assuming like they want to dance practice. Like what?
So I'm just asking. Yeah, it could be that, but I don't know. I'm not letting them. Yeah. What could they have done differently? I guess. Like in a perfect world, what would you have had them do differently? That would have placated both their global push and OG fans or fans in the Philippines who feel like there's been a missed opportunity. Two very good points, Mian. I feel that too. I
definitely would love to see them do more lives, like with no promo.
Because it's just so good. It's so good.
The girls
such
are just
good
so
content.
good at it. Like, and that's why I'm hoping when they tour, they're allowed to do like lives in their hotel rooms. Like just
Felix. I do agree, but
like
Felix's point is funny here. So they want the girls to be on TV shows promoting the concert on local TV where international fans won't even see it. And that's, I guess, my thing. What good would be promoting an English album in the Philippines do for them globally? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they didn't.
Yeah, because it's like, well, it would make more sense for them to promote it over here. You know, and I can see that. Like, I don't even really think they even need to show them. That's what social media is for. You don't need to see the girls with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could definitely see how that because I mean, you can.
Well, that brings into the other issue of the financial situation of ABS. Do we know how well or not well they're doing in terms of like?
You know, 'cause
their total view.
Yeah, like
Maybe they're pushing merch because they need the money.
Yeah, and that's
to go back
that's
into
our
green.
accounting brains thinking like
My accounting
like,
brain is how bad was it for ABS?
Yeah.
That they would
Financially.
need to push BINI to do as much ad stuff as they're doing.
Yeah, like maybe that's why they're doing a crap ton of endorsements.
Maybe they gotta get that. They gotta get that
Revenue
back.
back. Like,
I
we don't
think
know, like
April
I said,
15th is when financial statements come out, so we'll get to see what their 2024 was like.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on
It
how
depends
bad.
on how bad did it get when they were.
Yeah, like when
I mean,
did
was it how bad did it get
yeah,
when
like,
they
was
were?
it 2020 that like they were really close to shutting down? Because like I mean, depending on how bad that was, I mean that's gonna take time to come. So it was in 2020. I'm assuming is when that happened.
Okay, but have they had any like semblance of success since then?
Apart from BINI.
Apart from BINI, like have they made up
Because,
ground?
I mean, if they almost
significant ground.
If you almost like close the company, I mean that's a huge hit.
I mean, we won't know. I mean, we'll know on
yeah.
the 15th. We'll know on the 15th when the financials come out.
Movies, okay, they do movies, okay.
Yeah, but like, I guess the question is, how bad was it financially
Yes,
for them? I
because,
guess we could look it up too.
I mean, 5
I won't
years
do it
ago,
here, but-
it can take companies.
It can take companies
a decade to
years
get out.
to get out of debt.
Yes.
Yeah, so like, for everybody that's saying, oh, they're doing too many ads, like, I mean, maybe they have to get out of debt.
Yes.
In my opinion, ABS can't do BINI like ABS can't give BINI their best selves while they're still in debt.
Yes.
They got to get out of debt first
Yes.
if they're still in debt. So part of my brain is like, I understand why they're heavy on advertisements and heavy on pushing merch. Because they're trying to make that money
heavy
back.
on making, getting people to sign up for the BINI membership. Like, I get it.
Haven't probably not. We have our setup up in our living room with a sound bar, and I kind of want to experience it with the sound bar.
Yeah.
Personally, we thought about reacting to it live, but like I feel like I want to experience that. Like, now we will react
ABS
to
sold
video.
their property, but depending on how in debt they are, that could have just helped a little bit. Like I said,
That's what it's and this is just our accounting brains thinking. You guys probably don't even like. I mean, this is just us being nerds.
Yeah, like really count. So, like, yeah.
But a company's financial position will dictate what kind of things that they
can
do to make money. So
and that's just the truth. I mean, that may be why the Philippine Arena show was very ad heavy.
So when their 2024 financials come out in 4 days or 3 days, since it's the 12th there, that'll tell a lot. They want employees that used to work with the company over there on project based on payroll. They are still on their way back to green. So would you guys say that is a reasonable excuse for them to push or for BINI to do as many advertisement deals as they have been doing? Like, is that reasonable to you to get back in the green?
They may have to take,
They might have to just keep pushing this
Ads.
merch and ads and endorsements to get back in the green.
And okay, they had to cut back from employee. That's why the teams for the artists are shared.
Yeah, so
Makes
they're
sense.
still not even remotely back from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, ABS selling property shows. That's what I mean. So like, that's my financial brain.
Yeah, like they're doing
When I'm
what they
seeing
need to
BINI
do.
doing all these endorsements, I'm thinking they just trying to they're just
Yeah.
trying to get back on their feet. The
Yeah,
company, I mean.
Yeah, they're
And once the company's green and starts seeing green consistently, then you can have all that promo.
Yeah.
Then you
It's
can do
still a
all that
bus- yeah.
stuff. It's still
And
a
without
business at the end of the
and
day.
Without ABS, there's no BINI. So
They gotta get their stuff together financially first before we can even think about promo and stuff.
yeah. But like I said, I don't know their.
I don't know the financials. I don't know. Maybe y'all go look off stream. I don't know. I have no clue. But I know that April 15th should be when financials come out. So I won't look at them on stream, obviously. But I gotta know ABS's financials before I can really have a logical opinion on all the ad stuff they're doing. Because to me, from a business perspective, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially if companies are willing to throw money at you.
Yes.
I mean, it's the easiest money you can make.
Two song performance at our end of the year festival will
They'll give you $2 million.
No, we don't.
No, we don't need to work. No.
no.
I'm just saying from an accounting perspective,
Yeah,
financial
like-
perspective, our perspective's different in
Yes,
terms of
'cause
like
we-
why BINI might be doing as many endorsements as they're
Yeah.
doing. I'm thinking as we got to bring the company back to the green
before we can start.
before we can really start to do everything that we want to do from a financial standpoint.
Yeah. So
But
it's
like
just-
we're nerds, so that's you. I mean, I'm not expecting everybody to have that opinion, and that's fine. Yeah, but Mia, maybe they need those merch sales. Maybe they need them. Maybe they absolutely need them. But does that really irritate you guys a lot? That they have to sell merch? Like I don't pay attention to it. I enjoy like them being them. That
And
doesn't-
I could see because before I'm assuming they didn't do that when they went live. They went live just to go live. They weren't selling.
But isn't
merch.
that like to me that's a good thing that they're having to do that and getting all these endorsement deals. To
Oh
me.
no, I'm just saying. I'm
It
saying
shows
why people
growth.
would be upset with that.
Yeah, you
know,
can be upset, but can't
Yeah.
you be understanding as to like why they might be doing it? Like I don't even focus on the selling of the merch. I'm
just-
focusing on the content that they
I'm
give
just
me.
enjoying the live, you know.
No.
No.
And yeah, Atil, that's also we're talking about infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like to send merch and to sell the EP
Yeah.
worldwide. But is there infrastructure in the Philippines that can reasonably do that, I guess? That you know of? Or is the infrastructure still growing too?
Yes. Like that.
Like for K-pop, it's easy. They got distributors all over. You know what I mean? Sorry, BBC, I can't give you any money.
BBC gone though.
I don't care. I want they not get none of my money. I mean, I agree. I think, just from the Kumu live clips that you guys have shown us, that's the kind of content I would love. Like, that random content is like some of the best BINI content on the internet is when they could go live whenever they wanted, and it was just fun.
Yes.
But at the same time, maybe they're tired and they don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't
that's
know.
true.
But I do agree, yes. The Kumi live content is peak. It's peak.
It really is. Yeah. I'm gonna swing.
Might be watching this live stream. I mean, that might be. Like I said,
it's
I got nothing
we're
but
not-
love for
we're-
BINI
we're-
PH.
we're
Like I
third
said,
parties. Like we're
just trying
we're
to
supporting
understand.
BINI regardless. Like
they got our money. They
Yeah,
got
like,
all of our
I
money. They will
mean,
continue to get my money.
So we're just trying to understand.
From
Like
a financial standpoint and being in accounting, like I understand why they want to try to push ads and get revenue. I get it. I understand it.
yeah.
But I could see like people that aren't in that don't have that like financial
Yeah,
first
they don't
brain.
think that
They
way.
wouldn't
Yeah,
think
they
that.
They just don't think that way.
I do, but you got to think ABS is probably learning too. This
Yeah.
is all new for them too. They got to learn what works, what don't work. Like I'm giving them grace.
And really,
I'm giving them grace.
With BINI being like one of the first P-pop groups to pop, there's no roadmap.
There's no roadmap for this. There's no roadmap. There's no roadmap for this. Everything's new.
Yeah.
Yes, they're building their roads.
Yeah.
Like they have to work from the ground up here with
they have
no roadmap.
They have no roadmap. Of how
They
to be
literally are.
successful.
They're
They're
doing
like,
the best
well,
they
we're
can.
just gonna do what we think, and
You
so
know,
that's also tough.
That's very true.
annyeonghaseyo.
annyeonghaseyo. They
Yeah.
even admit they're in the learning process. So
people,
I
think
just feel
some
like
people just need to give them a little grace.
give them a little
It's the first-
patience. Just be there. Like you think they
Yeah,
thought
they
this was
weren't-
gonna happen?
Yeah, they came out of nowhere.
Look, we sound like company stands. You're gonna go to Twitter company stands.
Look, we're not company stands. If you know, we're definitely not company stands.
I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. There's no roadmap for this. what works in Korea or Japan or anywhere else may not apply to the
that's
Philippines.
why I give ABS a little bit of a break.
Give them
like you gotta give them some grace,
or at least give them to the end of this year.
Yeah, like
let them get through their tour first, and then let's see where we're at here before we're all freaking out about
it. ABS deserves some grace and just paving the road.
You said they did get with. They could just repeat what they did, but like if they repeat, Joshua, if here, and this is me. If they repeat, you said they could just repeat what they did, but then they wouldn't get any ad revenue, and they wouldn't improve their company position to get in the green.
Yeah.
So they could have put more money into promotion and whatnot, but they're not making money,
or they may not be making enough money to put them closer to the green.
Like, it's like, do you go farther in debt to do the same promotions, or do you try to be smart and try to get out of debt
little by little?
Little by little. Like, they could have dumped so much money into promo for this.
K-pop is also backed by the South.
Yes, K-pop is backed by so many facets and factors and companies and people.
Yeah. The money that's put into K-pop is
They could have done the same thing promotion-wise, but that financially maybe didn't make sense to them from a financial standpoint. No, I'm not blaming. Well, we're not. I mean, I'm not blaming no government.
No, we're not blaming. We're not here to blame anybody.
I know, Joshua, but you'll see it live. You'll see it live at Aurora Fest.
Yeah.
I do agree. It'd be nice to get dance practice, but like I understand, like maybe why they're not doing it. And they may not have the time. And that's the thing with the ad commitments and the endorsement commitments. They might not have time to do promos like that. I mean, like, we're here for BINI regardless. It doesn't matter. They have our money. They will continue to get our money. Like, that's not going to change. I just think there just needs to be a little bit of patience.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's been almost a year since, you know, Solomon. So they're itching for that BINI song. That kind of BINI song. I get it. I get it. But, I mean, there's just things you have to sacrifice when you're making a global push.
Yes.
And it sucks in the short term, but in the long run, it may be the best thing they ever did. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, and like I said, there's no roadmap for this, for ABS to follow. They're going to take their lumps. They're going to make some wrong decisions. I just think that patience is needed. And I know that sucks when it's been a year since Solomon. I know that's like, so like,
yeah.
You've been patient. I get it. I understand that. I do. I get the frustration. I mean, Cass, they probably could have followed Solomon up with, if they would have done it like a normal EP. I mean, personally, I would have went to go see BINI regardless if they released the English EP or a Tagalog / I wouldn't have cared.
I would have been there regardless. I mean, like 100%.
I think so, Gagio. I think they will. I don't see why it wouldn't be. If they said they're making a Tagalog EP, there's no reason for me to believe that they're not gonna do it. But it's just this notion that BINI's sliding and stuff. I don't understand.
I don't think anyone would ever know how much ABS is paying.
I mean, they're paying them enough that they can go on trips whenever they want. Like, I mean, at least they're getting paid. Like most K-pop idols ain't getting paid at all.
Yeah. And that's
so, I mean,
and that is true.
I mean, it's not a positive or negative, jury. It's not. Like, we're not trying to make this a positive or negative. We're just trying to get, you know, your guys' feedback, because you guys are, you know, boots on the ground there.
Oh, we got 15 minutes.
But for sure, BINI, that's fine. BINI's not number one. That's valid.
Yeah,
I mean, they will be after this tour.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter is, BINI signed the contract with full confidence in ABS. So, if BINI trusts ABS, I trust ABS. But that doesn't mean you can't criticize.
Yeah,
And that
that's
doesn't mean
true,
that
and
they're
it doesn't.
perfect. But on the flip side, there's no roadmap for this. So they're learning too.
Yes.
They're learning too. Like I said, they're gonna take some wrong turns and take some bumps, but if the girls trust them, I trust them. Sometimes you just gotta support.
Yeah, you can. I mean, people are allowed to be,
People are allowed to have
frustrated.
this opinion. Like,
Yeah,
the
they're allowed to be
G28
frustrated.
opinion is not it's not
No,
an
they're
invalid
allowed.
opinion.
They're allowed to have that opinion. But
It's just when people can't accept other people's opinion, that's when it's like
yeah,
you're gonna get nowhere. See, I'm open minded. I'll listen to anybody's opinion on anything. I'm not. So, all right. Well, Lisa's set starts in 15 minutes.
yes.
We're gonna go get ready to watch it.
Just gotta.
But thank you guys for the discussion. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for being civil
Yes. You
and
gotta
not attacking each other.
Yeah.
We appreciate your insight. It's really, really insightful to hear it from the other side. Not, although I don't think a lot of you guys agree with this, or if you did, you guys didn't speak up. But hopefully in the future, you don't feel like you can't speak up. Because like I said, if anybody would have attacked y'all, I just would have timed them out.
No, we're not gonna watch the Solomon
would've did.
parody today.
I would have did this, chat. That's what I said.
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your
If
mouth.
people would have just started talking shit, I would
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
and if they did, I would have timed them out.
Okay, shut your mouth.
All
Shut your mouth.
right,
So,
guys.
But thank you guys for the discussion.
Yes,
It was
you
fun.
guys
We'll be
rock.
live tomorrow noon, 12 a.m. Philippine time, 12 a.m. on Sunday. So thank you guys for the discussion. Hope you guys, if you're watching Lisa perform, have fun. Like we're gonna have fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, YouTube.
12 p.m., 12 a.m. Bye, YouTube. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're not even gonna do the outro, but we'll do the
Oh, you want to? Okay, yeah, you can go. Sorry.
we'll do the soundboard, the new soundboard for anybody that you
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Actually, Coachella is Sunday.
Okay, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna be so fun to troll y'all with. It's gonna be so funny.
All
But
right,
have a good rest of
guys.
your day,
See
everyone.
ya.
Have a good night, morning, afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, 12 a.m. in the Philippines. Yes, new soundboard. We finally added it, or I did. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day and rest of your night. Enjoy Lisa if you're watching. We will.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, guys.